Why elections? A newspaper report is about the state assembly election in Haryana in 1987. The state had been ruled by a Congress party led government since 1982. Chaudhary Devi Lal, then an opposition leader, led a movement called Nyaya Youth Struggle for Justice and formed a new party, Lok Dal. His party joined other opposition parties to form a front against the Congress in the elections. In the election campaign, Devi Lal said that if his party won the elections, his government would waive the loans of farmers and small businessmen. He promised that this would be the first action of this government. The people were unhappy with the existing government. They were also attracted by Devi Lal's promise. So, when elections were held, they voted over wealth in favor of Lok Dal and its alliance. Lok Dal and its partners won 76 out of 90 seats in the state assembly. Lok Dal and its partners alone won 60 seats and thus had a clear majority in the assembly. The Congress could win only 5 seats. Once the election results were announced, the sitting chief minister resigned. The newly elected members of the Legislative Assembly (MLAs) of Lok Dal chose Devi Lal as their leader. The governor invited Devi Lal to be the new chief minister. 3 days after the election results were declared, he became the chief minister. As soon as he became the chief minister, his government issued a government order waiving the outstanding loans of small farmers, agricultural laborers, and small businessmen. His party ruled the state for 4 years. The next elections were held in 1991, but this time his party did not win popular support. The Congress won the election and formed the government. Why do we need elections? Elections take Elections take place regularly in a democracy. There are more than 100 countries in the world in which elections take place to choose people's representatives. We also read that elections are held in many countries that are not democratic. But why do we need elections? Let us try to imagine a democracy without elections. A rule of the people is possible without any elections if all the people can sit together every day and take all decisions. But as we have already seen in chapter 1, this is not possible in any large community, nor is it possible for everyone to have the time and knowledge to take decisions on all matters. Therefore, in most democracies, people rule through their representatives. In the democratic way of selecting representatives without elections, let us think of a place where representatives are selected on the basis of age and experience, or a place where they are chosen on the basis of education or knowledge. There could be some difficulty in deciding on who is more experienced or knowledgeable person, but let us say the people can resolve these difficulties. Clearly, such a place does not require elections. But can we all displace a democracy? How do we find out the people like their representatives or not? How do we ensure that this representative rule as per the wishes of the people? How to make sure that those who the people don't like to not remind their representatives. This requires a mechanism by which people can choose their representatives at regular intervals and change them if they wish to do so. This mechanism is called elections. Therefore, elections are considered essential in our times for any representative democracy.